So I just want to give my quick thoughts about today's Nintendo Direct. They announced a Pokemon Legends game that hasn't come out yet, and they announced DLC for the game before it even came out. This seems like a super shady cash grab. I think in general, DLC for games should come out like a year after the game is released. When a game's brand new and it just came out, they should give you everything that they've done up until that point, not hold back content to price gouge you later. Now, I don't care about that particular game anyway, but I don't want to see that become the norm with games later that I might care about. They announced the Virtual Boy for Switch 2, and it'll come with some accessories for you to basically pretend that you're using the real system, except that they're just empty hollow shells. So for $25, you can get literal cardboard. Nintendo is asking you to give them $25 for fucking cardboard. I think if Nintendo spit into a can with Mario on it, fanboys would suck it up like baby birds gobbling up barf from their mama bird. And for $99, you get a replica of the actual Virtual Boy, but it's just a hollow shell. So you would literally be spending $99 for plastic that does nothing. Oh, and it also won't include a bunch of games like Waterworld, Panic Bomber, Space Squash, or Nestor's Funky Bowling. But if you buy a piece of junk like the Super X console off Amazon, it has everything. I think Nintendo should be able to do a little better than cheap garbage I can buy off of Amazon. Then they also showed a teaser for the new Mario Galaxy movie. The trailer showed nothing, just a shot of the Mushroom Kingdom and the logo. It's just as hollow as the Virtual Boy shell. And that's fitting since the first Mario movie was the most generic plot a boardroom of CEOs could possibly come up with. Also, I do want to mention that I did pick up a Switch 2 today, finally. I was in no rush to get one really, since it has no games I care about very much yet. The Switch 1 was like that too. At launch, not much that I cared for, but there was stuff that was good later. I got it because I can run some of my Switch 1 games faster. And there probably will be something on it at some point that I'll want to play. Like AVGN 8-bit, wishlisted on Steam now. See, I can be a sellout too, but at least I admit it. Anyway, my very first takeaway is frustration that you can't use a regular SD card. The Switch 2 games have more detailed assets, so they really do need a faster card, so that makes sense. But my problem is that I had no idea that I would need one. I'm not one of these people that keeps up with every little detail on their new releases. So I went back to get the SD card, and of course the only one they have is with Mario on the packaging. I bet in 6 months there's gonna be 30 less expensive generic brands making these express cards. But as for right now, I gotta shell out more money to Mario. He should just bend me over while he's at it. Maybe another company makes one, but right now all I saw at the store was the Mario brand. It kind of reminds me of when Apple forced you to use their brand of cable. Anyway, I don't want to make this entire thing negative, so let's end on a positive note. I like that Nintendo put Mario Paint on the Switch and the Switch 2, because now I can use a modern PC mouse with that game. That was something I've wanted for a very long time, and the fact that they did that was great. I'd like to see them do Mario Paint too, but I doubt that's gonna happen. And I'm sure it wouldn't be perfect. But the Switch 2 Joy-Cons do have drawing ability. I'd like to see what Nintendo could cook up with Mario Paint 2.